And we're back with a small key for the Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker.
I kept it on.
First person review. I have the same fools with me. I'm Matt.
I'm Dylan, king of the cheese balls.
I'm Riley.
Me, the cheese balls. And I'm Drew. I'm still playing.
And it's still a cheese ball.
Yeah. Well, that didn't change much. It's in existence. It's a
Still bad at
pre-existing
this
condition.
Yeah, you could have just like jumped all the way to the door.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. Okay, so whatever, guys.
I think one of these jars has a fairy.
I'm not gonna pick.
You already wrote in book.
Oh no!
Oh, there's a third one up
Is there a
there.
third one up there?
Yeah. Nope, just a joy
Oh,
pendant.
joy pendant.
Okay.
So yeah, you do need the.
What? He came out of the ground at me.
No, it's because you landed on him.
Exactly.
Anyway.
There's also a joy pendant down there.
Down
Or
there?
is-
Yeah, I think
Yeah, there
is.
is.
Yeah.
There's a chest on your map.
Did I get it?
No, you could have this in another part.
Oh, yellow rupee. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Oops. I
Needed
guess
that.
it wasn't a joy pendant. Our bad.
I don't like how they put chest down. You know, I feel like they reward you for falling in the water.
Yeah.
Like, you're not. I don't like when they Oh my gosh.
Are you getting stun blocked from getting up again? So these little like ball thingies. Let's talk about these monsters for a bit.
Eyeballs? I love them.
Yeah, like what's with them? They don't seem to do
They
anything.
slow you down.
They weigh you down.
Yeah, they don't. It doesn't really happen once you get them.
I just need to spin them.
Like, it's a subtle.
Or you roll.
Yeah, well, they just fly out, though. If you spin off, they die.
So as we were talking about last time, when we
Feminism.
kind of like left off, not quite,
Okay.
but
Is it?
innovation for the sake of innovation.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about some of the things that Nintendo's maybe done that haven't quite worked out for them. Like the Virtual Boy,
Oh boy.
Rob. Some would say that the Wii remote,
Yeah.
they had a good idea, but they couldn't really follow through.
Well, it depends on how you count the success.
Yeah. So how do we count success?
I consider the Wii remote successful because it did what they intended to do.
However, they had to come
Wii
up with the Wii Motion Plus to kind of,
No, well, I think. Let's
Like-
talk about the Wii motion.
yeah.
I think what happened was not that like, oh, this is bad, we come out with this thing to fix our mistake. It's like, we have better technology now, and we're not just gonna sit on it until like the next console. So we're gonna, make what we have better.
Yeah, it's not like Xbox not putting a fan in your Xbox.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know, it's like a rumble pad, kind of.
Oh, so kind of how like they came out with the Rumble Pack with the N64 controller.
Did they come out with it after, or was that always?
They came out with it after yet, because I remember playing the.
Yeah, but were they like sitting on it waiting? Because like the controllers had that thing in the back.
Yeah, well
Like,
they
did they know
obviously
they were gonna do that, or?
I think
they
it's
might
better.
have. Could have just been a way to turn a profit. It's hard to tell.
Bring it back to the
Well, I actually don't remember. Like,
No, not for the controllers. I don't know. You can put it in the Rumble Pack.
I thought it was memory card.
I don't
you
know.
could put the
You're the
memory
only
card
one of
in
us who
the-
had an N64.
Yeah, I was also like,
I have an N64 now.
At
I
least
have
10
one
years ago.
then.
Yeah.
I was probably 10 or 12 years
You know, you could L target those things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot how to play a game.
Also, why aren't you using your grappling hook to grab some golden feathers? Or
I
champ?
did that earlier.
Okay.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
What can golden feathers you
Ah,
use
oh,
for?
there's a thing.
Golden feathers are one of those trade items that every Zelda game has.
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, so like this dungeon's a good place to grab your golden feathers.
Yeah.
If you didn't already know that,
Tips for players.
for a 10-year-old game.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were berating me early. Whoa, did you see my? Oh, really curves. Anyway. Yeah. So speaking of innovation, I think there's a fine line between like actual innovation and a gimmicky gimmick. You know?
Yeah.
Just not that.
Well,
Like,
my sense is that the game community is starting to get over motion controls.
yeah.
Like, obviously,
I think they were over them very early on.
yeah, like, it's a great idea on paper, but I don't think it turned out as well as people hoped.
PlayStation Move.
Well, I think it's a good. Well,
Like-
not to friggin' commend Sony or whatever, but I think it makes a better peripheral than the main focus.
Yeah. Yeah, the Kinect. Well, that's definitely that we're going to.
Everything's better with Kinect.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh wait.
guys.
No.
Xbox Reload.
However, like we make fun of the Kinect, but Nintendo kind of did something similar with their gamepad with the Wii U.
How do you mean?
Yeah, can you
Okay,
bet?
so the idea with Kinect was that every game was going to work with it, right? Like you'd be able to talk to your TV and it would do things,
Yes.
but it turns out that only certain games will do that on it. And some stuff gets like ported in, like Skyrim. Some stuff like Mass Effect, you can like tell your stuff to do
like,
stuff.
reload or whatever.
Yeah, but, you know, Nintendo comes out with the Wii U, and one of their main selling points is that you can play the game on the tablet while somebody else uses the TV, right? But only certain games
But-
can do that.
Yeah, that's a kind of weird selling point.
Yeah,
I think they said that.
obviously, like, of course they say that, because it's true, like, some games do that. And a lot of the popular games that they're gonna sell right off the bat, I think, do that. Like, the, Mario.
Yeah, you can do that.
Mario does it. Batman does it. I don't think Nintendo Land does it.
No, because Nintendo
No.
Land like focuses on
Yeah.
like the screen and the thing.
However, with Zombie U, which there's some great titles for you.
The
Yeah,
best
awful
of the
title.
best.
Speaking of
people,
bad
the
titles,
best of the
Zombie U.
best.
But with Zombie U, you like the game. What I understand is that the gamepad is used. No, I haven't played it yet, but I kind of wanted it.
Yeah.
But the gamepad is used as like your inventory screen,
Yeah.
which you
That's
know it
Kind of
could
like,
have.
kind of like a DS second screen.
Yeah.
That's. I feel the gamepad will be better used like the way they use DSs and not as that thing is.
It's
Like,
not
I-
as like
yeah.
that play it while somebody else watches TV.
You know, like holding up
Yeah.
a scope, like looking through it at your TV for a scope, like that could have been done before. It's been done before a gamepad. It's done fine. Like they can all shooting games.
Oh.
You know, you just have the zoom in on the scope view.
Oh, is that what you mean? Like
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about like something physical.
No,
Like, I thought you meant that.
no, like
Thank you for clarifying.
yeah. No, and like even the inventory screen, like obviously the thing about Zombie U, where it's a survival horror game.
You made
like-
it cross there.
It's
yeah, how?
You just accurately for cross.
yeah.
Okay.
You just look.
But yeah, with the survival horror, the whole thing when you check your inventory, it
Yeah,
doesn't
that worked out so well.
even like
Works for me.
pause the game. But you know that could be done with semi-transparent.
If you were
screens.
watching the screen,
Sure.
you're screwed up.
It's just be at the top now, by the way.
What?
Shoot, there's something to say there.
You're in the wrong place.
Am I in the wrong place?
Yeah, because you fell down.
Hold
Yeah.
up.
As
I'm
you
so
were not-
disoriented.
Go back.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
go
yeah.
back in
Hold up,
there.
you're right. I got it now. Keep talking, Matt.
I was done.
Okay.
I have a cat now.
This is how I feel about the game. I think it's. I feel like they just said that thing about the TV or whatever. Like, I feel like that's like, parents, are you sick of kids playing video games? Buy this. Like, I feel like that. It was more like.
Oh,
I'm
that.
sick of your kids
Then
hogging
as
your
a-
TV.
Then as
Buy
a selling
this.
point stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like in this day and
Two
age,
gamers.
that's not that big of an issue.
No.
Yeah.
Everyone's got like two TVs.
Because you can watch it on your iPad too now.
Yeah.
However, here we only have this one TV.
See, did you notice how I
Yeah,
can't
You're also
fly?
a core student.
True. Without a school.
You're not a fan.
Core student without a school.
Yeah. Oh, schoolless student. It sounds like a depressing poem.
Does.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there's a cat to make me feel better.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I feel like it's not. Yeah, like I said before, there's a difference between innovation and gimmick.
Yeah.
Like, it's. Yeah. It's not like a friggin'. It's not like they made a game system based around, like, the power glove or something, you know?
The gun thingy. That was cool.
Zapper?
Yeah.
The NES Zapper or the Wii Zapper?
The NES stuff.
Yeah, I guess the Wii Zapper.
Like Duck Hunter.
Yeah, it was cool.
That was the best game.
Like that's where Nintendo went, right? With the peripheral.
Yeah. I think that the Zapper on the NES may actually be the best peripheral.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To be honest.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah. You know, you can't use them anymore.
Why not?
Could you
Oh,
elaborate?
God!
Could
What?
you-
Yeah.
Hold up.
Smokes.
You are so bad at this
I'm
game.
just-
Go back and use the Deku Leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't.
There's a reason why you got the Deku Leaf just before
Yeah.
the dungeon, which leads us to a nice point of the
The game design?
golden rule of Zelda games.
You get something.
You
use
get
it.
this, you use it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
How
I'm
is
usually
this?
not this bad. I'm just distracted by the conversation. In my defense.
So how is this going to work with this new Legend of Zelda game that they're trying to do non-linear? Are they gonna? You can just like get the item in any order?
Well, obviously the
You buy
items are still
items?
going to be found in the dungeons, you know?
Well, some like with this one, you get your Deku Leaf,
Yeah, I feel like
and
it's
then you
not,
get your Boomerang, right?
Yeah, but I
in
feel
the
like it's
dungeon.
not going to have... Like, it's going to have items more like the Boomerang, like you find it in the dungeon. I feel
Yeah.
like the Deku Leaf type items...
So it's going to have less of the gimmicky dungeon like items.
Well, I don't know about that, but the gimmicky items are going to be found in dungeons that suit them, you know?
Yeah.
Like, in Spirit Tracks, I believe, there was that sand item, which is one of the most interesting items in a
yeah.
Zelda game, you know? You can make platforms or whatever.
Yeah, it makes the sand like more solid so you can walk on it.
Okay.
Yeah, but it like
Kind of like the opposite of the Gale Bellows.
Um,
Skyward Sword?
Well, that's just a gust jar.
Yeah.
not use the. Okay.
Good job. Proud of you.
Ooh.
Wow.
It's close. We would have had to fix that in editing. Anyway, yeah.
No, I'm gonna leave in how horrible you are at this.
Oh no. Yeah, you don't edit. What was I thinking? Anyway. We don't have that program. Anyway, what was... I keep losing my train of thought. What was I talking about, guys?
I don't remember. Because
I'm not sure.
Wasn't anything important.
Oh yeah, the items. Yeah, I feel like if they have like Deku Leaf items that you get outside of the dungeons, I feel like they're not going to be important to completing any dungeon.
Okay. Yeah.
Like they may be important to traversing the walls.
Well, maybe they'll have something like with the open concept. Like some of the stuff will still be locked off. Like there's
Like
non-linear, and then there's just like no direction. You know what I mean?
No, describe. Give
Non-linear.
me examples, please.
Okay.
That's too much to not.
Well, in Dragon's Dogma, I'd say that's more of something where they decided to go no direction.
Yeah, okay.
They tried to do like the open world thing, and you just kind of like end up running into a monster that's 100 times your level, and there's no
oh, like that's
possible
what Dungeons
beating
and
it.
Dragons.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
like us trying to play Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah.
No, but like that might be more of an RPG setting, so they might be able to pull it off better in an action adventure.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be essentially it'll work like Skyrim or Grand Theft Auto, where
Well, so it'll be like more of a sandbox game.
yeah, where
than,
it'll be sort of like you're actually doing something that you're stuck on a set path for like the first 15 minutes or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And then you can roam.
And then you can just do whatever after you beat that first
Yeah.
explaining things.
Yeah. Because I know Skyrim, I think the enemies might
Get hard.
like they go with your level. I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm not really big into the Skyrim thing, though it is slightly enjoyable.
Played it for a bit.
Well, I feel like
enjoyed it, but
Man, that thing looks like a gloom.
yes, it
I
does.
didn't
Like the
notice
top
that.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Product placement? Cross product?
No, it's actually there's an actual plant that it's based on that looks exactly like this. It also looks like the Venusaur plant, kind of.
User boomerang.
Oh no, I should have done that. Yeah.
Good job.
No, you're gonna have to knock it down anyways.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Anyway, I feel like they'll handle enemies similar to how they did in the first Legend of Zelda.
Okay, kind of like you
No.
go into that first dungeon, you get your sword, and just like, have fun.
Well, you don't get that sword.
Oh, yeah, that
Um,
cave.
Yeah. Like, no, but the handle enemies the way they did in that, were like, oh yeah, look, I'm wrecking stuff, but like, if you try to go to something like Death Mountain, right off the bat, you're gonna get your butt kicked. In fact, I don't even think you can.
Yeah, well,
Because you need, like, the raft or something.
Use a bomb.
Other stuff.
over across.
Yeah.
Way to pay attention.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, internet. Okay, that's good.
About innovation, the 3DS, the 3D isn't like it doesn't really affect gameplay.
Just gives you eye cancer.
Sure, it's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it might as well just be like a regular DS with a
With a
better
joystick?
with a
With
yes
better
with a stick.
graphics and controls.
However, I recently tried a 3DS for the first time to run.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and I was kind of surprised at the quality of the 3D.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
it's
it wasn't quite what I was expecting, but it was
Yeah.
also exceeded my expectations.
Yeah, like,
It was-
Nintendo was like, no glasses, no problem. And you're like, but then they really, like, well, they essentially, like, Nintendo did. Like, they did a good job.
Yeah.
Can I make that a thing? They
I
would say
don't
they
know.
Nintendo'd it?
Nintendo a company that gets a lot of trash talk. Some of the stuff I think they deserve. Some of the stuff is I don't think they deserve.
Hey, do you know what Nintendo means?
No, I don't.
It means leave luck to heaven.
Really?
Which is essentially their business idea, yeah. Like the business strategy. I feel like some of the time.
Yeah. You know, like they keep obviously every new console they roll out your typical franchise titles like the Mario's,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Legend of Zeldas. Every once in a while you get a Metroid.
You never get any, what's it called?
Don't go there.
Star Fox.
F-Zero.
No F-Zero, no Star Fox.
Like there's a lot of older Nintendo games we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
Since like N64 days.
Yeah.
True.
Elaborate.
Well,
I'm thinking the first thing that came to mind was Star Fox, but then I thought there was
F-Zero. Well,
there was
we had a
something that
GameCube
was on
one.
GameCube.
We had a
wasn't there?
GameCube one and we had a Game.
There were two on GameCube.
Okay.
One of them was absolutely horrible.
Wait, there was two F-Zeros on GameCube? Or are we talking about Star Fox?
I thought we were talking about Star Fox.
Star Fox Adventures
Yeah.
is horrible.
Well, it's essentially
It's not a Star Fox game. It's a
Zelda.
like
It's a Zelda clone.
it was gonna be like a Zelda-esque game, and they're just like, oh, let's put Fox in it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
It was originally.
Yeah, see stuff like that. Like, let's make a new game. Oh no, wait, we can't do that. We have characters we need to use.
Yeah.
Like,
Well. Yeah.
I'd like
Um,
Nintendo to come out with some new IP every once in a while.
Yeah. They
just
haven't had one
you
since.
don't need to hit the fan.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. Yeah. So the problem that happened with the dinosaur, I mean, with Star Fox, it was originally going to be a game
Adventures.
called.
Star Fox Adventures.
Yeah, Star Fox.
To specify.
What is? Oh yeah, another thing pops up there. Where's the?
You.
Oh, yeah.
Bomb.
Oh, sorry, I'm blanking so much right now. Anyway,
Yeah,
you might have to
wow.
get me that energy drink.
I really liked Star Fox Assault. Some people don't. I think it's nice.
Yeah. The thing with Star Fox Adventures is it was originally going to be a game called Dinosaur Planet that Rare was going to do, and it was like
It was.
it was really.
1930.
It seemed like really a good idea. Like they were going to go good places with it and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, for more on
But
this
then-
later, check out our other videos
Check
where
out
we
this
have a
episode
treasure
out.
map.
Okay.
Later.